Good evening, everyone, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology NMMS coaching classes. So, today we are going to discuss some topics related to physics. Questions related to physics. Okay. So, class లో డిస్కస్ చేసే ప్రతి ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ రాసుకోండి. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology coaching classes for NMMS. So, today, as I have said, we are going to discuss physics. So, physics law, we are discussing about the force. So, what is force? Force is, here are your questions. You can give your options in the chat section. Force is, we will see your answers. Yes, it is both. That is pull or push. Is nothing but a force. Let us move to the next question. Erasing blackboard with duster is. Blackboard ni with duster తో రబ్ చేసేటప్పుడు యాక్షన్ ఏమంటారు? Pull or push? Is it called pull or push? Erasing blackboard with duster is. Let us see the answer. It is both. That is pull and push. ఇలా రబ్ చేస్తాం. Right? So you're pulling and pushing. So it is pull and push. Next one. Pen fall down due to gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force, all of this. Pen fall down due to. I'll wait for your answer. అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కి కూడా షేర్ చేయండి ఇలా ఫ్రీ కోచింగ్ క్లాసెస్ చెప్తున్నారు అని చెప్పేసి ఎవరైనా అప్లై చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి షేర్ చేయండి. ఓకే. అండ్ మీకు గ్రూప్ ఇన్విటేషన్ లింక్స్ కూడా పంపించాము. సో మీరు దాంట్లో జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఎవరైనా గ్రూప్ లో లేకపోతే మీరు ఆ గ్రూప్ లో జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. మీకు అప్పుడు క్లాసెస్ అప్డేట్స్ అనేవి కూడా వస్తూనే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే. ఇంతకు ముందు జరిగిన క్లాసెస్ గురించి కూడా వాటి లింక్స్ పెడతాము. అండ్ డైలీ లింక్స్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తాము. రైట్. So pen fall down due to it is gravitational force. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Unit of force. Unit of force. Unit of force. Let us see. It is Newton. Unit of force is Newton. Let us move to the next one. Unit of pressure. Unit of pressure. Unit of pressure. So it is force applied per unit area. This pressure, right? So prem ravali Newton by meter square. Force applied per unit area is nothing but pressure. So it is Newton by area. Area units వచ్చేసి meter square. So Newton per meter square or Pascal. Both resemble the same. So those both are units for pressure. So it is option D, that is both P and C. Let us move to the next one. Contact force. Contact force. Contact force. Is it magnetic force, gravitational force, ఎలక్ట్రోస్టాటిక్ ఫోర్స్, మస్క్యులర్ ఫోర్స్. వీటిలో ఏది కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్? కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్ అంటే మనము రెండు ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ కాంటాక్ట్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడే ఆ ఫోర్స్ అనేది అప్లై అవుతుంది, రైట్? సో అలాంటిది ఏది? ఇట్ ఈస్ మస్క్యులర్ ఫోర్స్, దట్ ఈస్ ఆప్షన్ డి. ఈ మిగిలిన మూడు, మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్, ఎలక్ట్రోస్టాటిక్ ఫోర్స్, గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో దోస్ ఆర్ నాన్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్సెస్. వాటికి ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ ఉంటూ కాంటాక్ట్ లో ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఇఫ్ యూ ప్లేస్ టూ మ్యాగ్నెట్స్ అట్ ఈచ్ అదర్, దెన్ కొంచెం డిస్టెన్స్ లో బట్టి అతుక్కుపోతాయి. సో మనం ఫిజికల్ గా ఆ రెండు మ్యాగ్నెట్స్ ని టచ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, రైట్? వాళ్ళు ఆ రెండింటిని కాంటాక్ట్ లో తీసుకురావాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. అలాగే గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్స్, జస్ట్ మనం ఏదైనా పెన్ ఫాలింగ్ ఎట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎ డిస్టెన్స్ అని ఇంతకు ముందు చూసాం కదా. సో పెన్ ఇట్లా వదిలేసాం అనుకోండి, ఆటోమేటిక్ గా కిందికి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్స్. దేర్ ఆల్సో యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కాంటాక్ట్. ఓకే. ఎలక్ట్రోస్టాటిక్ ఫోర్స్ కూడా దట్ ఈస్ బిట్వీన్ టూ చార్జెస్ మధ్యలో ఉండేదన్నమాట. స్టాటిక్ ఫోర్స్ అంటే వెన్ ద చార్జెస్ ఆర్ ఎట్ రెస్ట్. ఓకే, చార్జెస్ మూవ్ అవ్వకుండా రెస్ట్ లో ఉన్నా కూడా వాటి మధ్య ఫోర్స్ ఆఫ్ అట్రాక్షన్ అనేది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఎలక్ట్రోస్టాటిక్ ఫోర్స్. సో వాటికి కూడా కాంటాక్ట్ అవసరం లేదు. ఓన్లీ మస్క్యులర్ ఫోర్స్, దట్ ఈస్ మ్యాన్ పవర్ విచ్ వి యూస్ on any other physical quantity, that is nothing but a contact force. So muscular force of a contact force. Next one, non-contact force. Non-contact force. Which is non-contact force? Frictional force ki two particles should have a contact, right? Normal force ki kavali, muscular force ki kavali. So the remaining one is option B, that is magnetic force. ఇంతకు ముందే చూసాం, నాన్ కాంటాక్ట్ అంటే రెండు ఖచ్చితంగా ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఎటు డిస్టెన్స్ లో ఉన్నా కూడా వాటి మధ్య ఫోర్స్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ నాన్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్. సో ద ఆప్షన్ ఈస్ బి, దట్ ఈస్ మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్. Let us move to the next one. Force exerted during digestion of food in elementary canals. Force exerted during digestion of food in elementary canals. Force of friction, force of gravity, magnetic force, muscular force. డైజెషన్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్ అప్పుడు ఎటువంటి ఫోర్స్ యాక్ట్ అవుతుంది? ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్సా, గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్సా, మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్సా, మస్క్యులర్ ఫోర్స్? Let us see, it is option B, that is muscular force. So all your muscles also should help, right? డైజెషన్ అవ్వడానికి బాడీ పార్ట్స్ అన్ని సహకరించాలి. So it is muscular force. Next one, force can affect the state of a motion of a body by increasing speed, changing direction of speed, change shape of the object, both A and B. ఒక బాడీ మీద ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్? దాని స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ మోషన్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అయితే షేప్ చేంజ్ అవ్వదు. సో ఆప్షన్ సి అయితే కాదు, రైట్? ఏ ఆర్ బి ఆర్ ఏ అండ్ బి? జస్ట్ థింక్. Let us see. It is option D, that is both A and B. Speed increase అవుతుంది, డైరెక్షన్ కూడా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. చేంజింగ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ స్పీడ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, a push or a pull is called. So it is clearly a definition of force. That is option C. A push or pull is called force. Next one, erasing involves. Erasing. So already చూసాం ఇది కూడా. Erasing the blackboard with a duster. ఏదైతే ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేస్తుందో ఇక్కడ ఎరేజింగ్ కూడా ఇట్ ఇన్వాల్వ్స్ సేమ్, దట్ ఈస్ బోత్ పుష్ అండ్ పుల్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, విచ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ అ కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్? విచ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ అ కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్? దీంట్లో ఏది కాంటాక్ట్ ఫోర్స్ కాదు? మస్క్యులర్ ఫోర్స్, ఫ్రిక్షన్, నార్మల్ ఫోర్స్, మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్. ఇది కూడా ఆల్రెడీ చూసాము, దట్ ఈస్ మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్. సో దట్ మీకు రివిజన్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ద రెసిస్టింగ్ ఫోర్స్ to movement of an object is called. The resisting force to a movement of an object is called. రెసిస్టింగ్ ఫోర్స్ అంటే ఆపోజిట్ ఫోర్స్. ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇలా మూవ్ అవుతుంది, ఏదన్నా ఫోర్స్ ఇట్లా రెసిస్టింగ్ ఆపోజిట్ లో ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తే, అప్పుడు మూవ్ అయ్యే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కి ఆపోజిట్ లో ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తే దాన్ని ఏమంటాం? ఈజ్ ఇట్ కాల్డ్ ఫ్రిక్షన్, మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్, టెన్షన్ ఆర్ నార్మల్ ఫోర్స్? Let us see. It is friction, right? So the resisting force to movement of an object is called friction. Dash force acts on the suspended body along the string. Dash force acts on the suspended body along the string. Friction, tension, magnetic, muscular. Along the string, if you suspend any body, ఏదన్నా body along the string, ఇట్లా ఏదైనా body suspend చేస్తే అప్పుడు ఏ ఫోర్స్ యాక్ట్ అవుతుంది? Let us see. It is tension. Tension acts on the body. Next one. The forces exerted by a charged body are on another charged or uncharged body is known as. ఇది కూడా చెప్పాను, between two charges. The forces exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body is known as electrostatic force, friction, tension, normal force. Yes. Yes. The forces exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body is known as electrostatic force. That is option A, which is between two charges or charged or uncharged body. Next one. When the object is in non-uniform motion, it is said to be in displacement, momentum, acceleration, weight. When the object is in non-uniform motion, it is said to be in which doesn't have direction. It is option C, sorry, which has direction. So acceleration. When the object is in non-uniform motion, it is said to be in acceleration. Next one. A force can change dash of a body, dash, and a force can change shape, direction, speed, all the above. Right? Let us see. It is only option B and yes, it is all the above. That is shape, direction, and speed. కొన్నిసార్లు ఫోర్స్ వల్ల షేప్ కూడా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. Like it depends on the material we are using. Okay. Next question. The force acting on unit area of a surface is called. The force acting on a unit area of a surface is called. ఇది కూడా చెప్పాను ఇంతకు ముందు. Yes. Okay, let us see. It is pressure. So force acting on unit area is nothing but pressure. Next question. The unit of force in SI system is. Unit of force in SI system is. SI system. Newton, sorry, kg meter squares, Newton, Pascal, kg meter. Let us see. It is option A. That is kg meter square and Newton. Next question. The unit of pressure in SI system is pressure. So ఇంతకు ముందు చూసాం. It is Newton per meter square. Right? So Newton per meter square అంటే Pascal. Let us see. It is Pascal. Option B. Next one. Pressure is equals to. Pressure is equals to. Pressure is equals to. It is force per unit area. That is option D. Right? Next one. The force of attraction between any two objects having mass is dash force. Force of attraction between any two objects having mass is dash force. Is it frictional, muscular, gravitational, or magnetic? Let us see. It is gravitational force. Next one. For the body at rest, the net force is. For the body at rest, the net force is. Body rest లో ఉన్నప్పుడు net force ఏమవుతుంది? Let us see. It is obviously option C, that is 0. Force is 0. Next one. For the body at motion, the net force is. Body motion లో ఉన్నప్పుడు కదులుతున్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు the net force. Total force ఏమవుతుంది? MA 0, not equal to 0, none of these. Let us see the option. It is not equal to 0. Right? Next one. If the area is less, then the value of pressure is less, more, does not change, none of these. If the area is less, then the value of pressure. So pressure అంటే ఏంటి? Force per unit area. That means pressure and area are inversely proportional to each other. So area is less, then the value of pressure is. It is obviously more. It is more. That is option B. Because they both are inversely proportional to each other. Next one. The force acting in normal direction is. The force acting in normal direction is gravitational force, magnetic force, muscular force, normal force. Let us see. It is option D, that is normal force. Next one. The force exerted by using our body muscles. The force exerted by using our body muscles is muscular force, magnetic force, gravitational force, normal force. That is muscular force, the force exerted by using our body muscles is muscular force. Like poles of magnet dash each other. Like poles. Unlike poles, attract. Like poles, repel. So it is option B. Next one. Unlike poles of magnet dash each other. Unlike poles of magnet dash each other. స్టూడెంట్స్ డిస్కస్ చేసేది ప్రతి ఒక్కటి రాసుకోండి బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ 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 ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీకు ఇంతకు ముందు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఒక సీక్రెట్ టిప్, మనకి మార్క్స్ ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి అనేది చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఈ ఎగ్జామ్ లో. మీకు స్కాలర్షిప్ రావాలి అంటే మార్క్స్ ఎలా తెచ్చుకోవాలి, రైట్? సోషల్ స్టడీస్, బయాలజీ బాగా కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయాలని చెప్పాను, రైట్? సో కొన్ని ఫిజిక్స్ లో కూడా మీరు రాసేసారనుకోండి థియరటికల్ క్వశ్చన్స్, ఇంకా మీకు మార్క్స్ పెరిగే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? సో అన్లైక్ పోల్స్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాగ్నెట్ అట్రాక్ట్ ఈచ్ అదర్, రైట్? ఆప్షన్ ఏ. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ద డయాగ్రామ్ షోయింగ్ ఆల్ ద ఫోర్సెస్ యాక్టింగ్. అన్ని ఫోర్సెస్ ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసుకొని చూపించే డయాగ్రామ్ ఏమంటారు? ఫ్రీ బాడీ డయాగ్రామ్, ఫ్రీ ఫాల్ డయాగ్రామ్, ఫ్రీ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్, నన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్. Let us see, it is free body diagram, right? Next one, which of the following statements correct about a force? It can be seen but it can't be felt. It is needed to start an object moving. It can change the shape of an object. It can make moving object stop. Yes, it is. It is option A. That is, it can be seen but it can't be felt. Okay. Next one. Which of the following actions involves pulling and pushing forces both? కింది ఇచ్చిన దాంట్లో పుల్లింగ్ అండ్ పుషింగ్ రెండు ఫోర్సెస్ యాక్ట్ అవుతాయి. అవి ఎందులో ఉన్నాయి? టైపింగ్ అ లెటర్, క్లోజింగ్ అ డోర్, స్క్వీజింగ్ టూత్ పేస్ట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ అ ట్యూబ్, బ్రింగింగ్ అ వెట్ టవల్. Let us see. It is bringing a wet towel, which includes both pulling and pushing forces. Next one. A disadvantages of frictions is that it creates heat inside a car engine, it prevents us from slipping when we walk, it allows us to hold things, it allows us to ride. A disadvantages of friction. Let us see. It creates heat inside a car engine, right? Next one. Sharp knife can cut wood much more easily because sharp knife can cut wood much more easily because let us see. It is option A because it produces greater pressure on the wood. Next one. With the increase in the weight of an object, the pressure with increase in the weight of an object, what happens to pressure? Object weight perigite, pressure came out. Increases, decreases, is not affected, none. Let us see. It is increases. The pressure also increases. Next one. Which of the following statements about force is incorrect? A force can change the mass of an object. A force can change the speed or direction. A force can change the shape and size of an object. Forces can stop a moving object. Which of the following statements about force is incorrect? Force గురించి కింద ఇచ్చిన స్టేట్మెంట్ లో ఏ స్టేట్మెంట్ కరెక్ట్ కాదు? It is option A. The force can change the mass of an object. Force can never change the mass of an object. Okay, ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యొక్క మాస్ ఆర్ వెయిట్ వాటిని దాన్ని ఫోర్స్ చేంజ్ చేయలేదు. Next one. Pressure can be increased by increasing both the area and the force, decreasing the area and increasing the force, increasing the area and decreasing the force, decreasing both the area and the force. Pressure can be increased by. Pressure చెప్పాను మీకు, pressure and area are inversely proportional to each other. So pressure ని increase చేయాలి అంటే ఏరియాని decrease చేయాలి. So దీన్ని బట్టి మీరు ఆన్సర్ డిసైడ్ చేసుకోండి. But force, it is directly proportional. It should be increased. So the option is B, that is decreasing the area and increasing the force. అప్పుడు pressure అనేది increase అవుతుంది. Next one. Pressure varies with force as provided area is same. F 1 by F, F 1 by F square. Let us see. It is F. Pressure varies with force as provided area is same. Then it is F. That is option A, F. Next one. Study the above given diagram. Why the given object does not move? పైన చూస్తున్నట్టయితే మీకు ఒక పక్క నుంచి ఫోర్స్ A, ఒక పక్క నుంచి ఫోర్స్ B on a brick or box. Right? ఇట్లా ఉందనుకోండి బాక్స్. ఇట్లా ప్రెషర్ అప్లై అవుతుంది, ఇట్లా కూడా ప్రెషర్ అప్లై అవుతుంది. సో వై ద గివెన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డస్ నాట్ మూవ్? ఎందుకు మూవ్ అవ్వదు? సో గ్రేటర్ ఆర్ లెస్సర్ ఫోర్సెస్ దట్ డజంట్ హ్యాపెన్. ఫోర్స్ ఏ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఫోర్స్ బి? నో. అప్పుడు ఫోర్స్ బి అప్లై చేసే డైరెక్షన్ లో మూవ్ అవ్వాలి. ఇఫ్ ఫోర్స్ బి ఈస్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఫోర్స్ ఏ, ఫోర్స్ ఏ వచ్చే డైరెక్షన్ లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మూవ్ అవ్వాలి. కానీ ఇక్కడ వై ద గివెన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డస్ నాట్ మూవ్ అవ్వదు. ఎందుకు? Both forces are equal, both forces are acting in opposite directions. Let us see. It is both forces are equal. Right? Option C is the right answer. Next one. An action that involves pushing force is dragging a bag on a floor, kicking a ball, lifting a book from a table, lifting a pen off a table. An action that involves pushing force. Is kicking a ball. మిగిలినవన్నీ pulling. Only kicking a ball, you push it. Next one. Pressure depends on dash. Mass and force, mass and volume, force and area, force and volume. Let us see the answer. It is force and area. Pressure depends on force and area. Next one. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Which of the following statements is incorrect? కింద ఇచ్చిన స్టేట్మెంట్ లో ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్ కరెక్ట్ కాదు. అదేంటి? Let us see. It is objects have weight because of frictional force between them and the earth. This is not correct. Okay. Next one. Force has dash as well as dash. Force has dash as well as dash. Mass, weight, magnitude, direction, mass, action, action, reaction. It is magnitude and direction. That means it is a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity which has both magnitude and a direction. Next, play carom board with your friend. Does the coin move in the same direction in each case? మీ ఫ్రెండ్ తో క్యారమ్ బోర్డ్ ఆడారు, అప్పుడు కాయిన్ ప్రతిసారి ఒకటే డైరెక్షన్ లో వెళ్తుందా? Let us see. It is obviously no. It is option A. Next one. Praveen is unable to lift a box off the ground. The force that make it difficult to do is friction, gravity, the weight of the box, the weight of the Praveen. 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 3 and 4 only. So please think, ఆలోచించండి. Let us see. It is option C. That is 2 and 3. That is gravity and the weight of the box. Because of that, we cannot lift a box off the ground. Next one. Read and study the given actions carefully and answer correctly to where the friction is useful. ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఎక్కడ యూస్ఫుల్ అనేది కింద ఇచ్చిన యాక్షన్స్ కరెక్ట్ గా చదవండి, చూసి దాన్ని బట్టి ఆప్షన్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి. స్ట్రైకింగ్ అ మ్యాచ్ స్టిక్, రైటింగ్ విత్ అ పెన్సిల్, పుషింగ్ అ కబోర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్ రూమ్ టు అనదర్, షార్పెనింగ్ అ నైఫ్. 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 4, all of the above. Let us see. It is 1, 2 and 4 only. Right? Next one. Which of the following statements is correct about force of gravity? Okay. Yes, students, the answer is option C. It makes the moon go around the. Yes. So it makes the moon go around the earth. Next one. Study the figure given below. At what point the pressure is the greatest reservoir dam? At what point the pressure is the greatest? In the figure. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Is option 3. That is C. Right? ఎందుకు అక్కడ ఏరియా తక్కువ ఉంది, సో మోర్ ప్రెషర్. సో it is option C, that is 3. Next one. Pressure exerted by a sharp needle on a surface is. Pressure exerted by a sharp needle on a surface is. Let us see. It is more than the pressure exerted by a blunt needle. Next one. So yes, students, with this, we have completed physics session. Now, I would request Gayatri ma'am to discuss some questions from social studies.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Students, please note down each and every question ఫ్రమ్ సోషల్. మేడం ఏదైతే డిస్కస్ చేస్తారో ప్రతి ఒక్కటి రాసుకోండి. ఇట్ ఈస్ అ స్కోరింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Very good evening, students. So today we are going to see social studies. In social studies, landlords and tenants under the British and the Nizam. All right, let's move on to the first question. Here we have the first question is about Zamindari system was introduced by whom? Right? So, yes, Zamindari system was introduced by whom? So you can refer to your textbook. Only when you are not able to answer this, please refer to your textbook. Otherwise, you get used to such kind of learning, isn't it? So try your best. And if you're not able to do it, then you can refer to your textbook also. Okay. All right. So here very beautifully it says about the Zamindari system, Zamindars and peasants in Mughal times, isn't it? Okay, so if you go through that para, it very clearly says that the Zamindari system was introduced by Babar. Okay, being the first question, it is done for you. Let's move on to the next question. We have Zameen means dash. So if you know Hindi, then this question is very simple because in Hindi, Zameen means dash. Same thing. That is why this word has come. Okay, so Zameen means land. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next question. Deshmukh means dash. Deshmukh means, is it peasants? Is it laborers? Is it zamindars or is it servants? Okay, so Deshmukh means peasants, laborers, zamindars or servants. All right, so quickly, you can very easily give the answer for this. So your 30 seconds is in fact running, but these things does not require time at all because Deshmukh means zamindars. Okay. All right. Rather the owners of the land. Right? Right. See the next one. This particular crop had great demand in India due to American Civil War. Okay. So this particular crop had great demand in India due to American Civil War. What was that? Was it rice? Was it cotton? Was it wheat or was it jowar? Okay. So what was that? Is it rice, cotton, wheat or jowar? All right, your time is running. Quickly answer to this. And it is very clearly given in your textbook as well. All right. Yes. So it says that the rice had a great demand in India due to American Civil War. See the next question. Rayotwari system first introduced in dash. Okay. So Rayotwari system was first introduced in dash. So let me just quickly explain. So the districts of Bellary, Anantapur, Kadapa, and Kurnool. All these are in Andhra Pradesh. They were ceded to the British by the Nizam on account of debt in the maintaining the British contingent. So this area is known as Rayalaseema. All right, now Thomas Munro was appointed as the principal collector of these districts in November 1800. So this is all about your Rayotwari system, right? So, and in 1792 itself, the Rayotwari system got introduced, right? So 1800 is where Thomas Munro was appointed. So you should not go by that. It says 1792. 1792 itself, the Rayotwari system got introduced. All right, let's move on to the next question. The year of Permanent Settlement Act, right? So the year of Permanent Settlement Act, when was it? Is it 1791? Is it 1981 or is it 1731 or is it 1873? Okay. All right. So there's a small mistake. 9 is added again. So it is 1731 or 1873. The year of Permanent Settlement Act. All right. So let's quickly move to the answer. It is 1791. All right. See the next question. In Dash, the peasants of Awadh in Uttar Pradesh took out huge processions to protest against the zamindars who were extracting money from them. So this is about the year. So you just need to remember, right? So in which year? Okay, the peasants of Awadh in Uttar Pradesh took out huge processions to protest against the zamindars who were extracting money from them. Is it 1920 to 22? Is it 1922 to 24? Is it 1924 to 26 or is it 1926 to 28? All right. So let's quickly move to the answer. It is 1922 to 24. All right, see the next question. The famous peasant movements were the Deccan riots of Dash. Which year was that? The famous peasant movements were the Deccan riots of Dash. Was it 1850? Was it 1860? Is it 1870 or 1872? 1850, 1860, 1870, 1872. All right. So you just have to quickly tell the year alone. So you can always refer to your textbook. All right. So the years, history is known for the years, isn't it? So you have to know the years very thoroughly. All right. So it is 1860. All right. See the next one. The number of famines in the second half of the 19th century is dash. The number of famines in the second half of the 19th century was it 10, 11, 12 or 14? The number of famines in the second half of the 19th century, was it 10, 11, 12 or 14? All right. Yes. So by this time you must have got the answer. Let's see. It is 11. Okay. See the next question. The severe famine occurred in Ganjam. When was it? 1865, 66, 1867, 68, 1869, 70, 1870, 71. Okay. 1865, 66, 1867, 68, 1869, 70, 1870, 71. Okay. So what is the year? Which year? It is none other than 1865-66. See the next question. Andhra, like the rest of the country, suffered from severe famines in the dash centuries. Andhra, like the country, suffered from severe famines in the dash centuries. Was it during 19th century? Was it during 20th century? Was it during both 19th and 20th or it was none? Not during 19th and 20th. All right. So quickly answer to this. Was it during 19th century? Was it during 20th century? Was it during both 19th and 20th? Or was it none? Okay. All right. Let's see the answer. It is 20th century. See the next question. The agricultural products that were exported to England from India was dash. Okay. The agricultural products that were exported to England from India was it cotton blue, sugarcane wheat, or both cotton blue and sugarcane wheat, or it was none. Okay, so you just have to say what was exported to England. Okay, so what was exported to England? Okay, quickly, you just need to quickly give the answer so that, let's see, it is cotton blue. Okay, so it is cotton blue. Okay. All right. So the next question. The permanent settlement system was introduced by Dash. The permanent settlement system was introduced by Warren Hastings, Cornwallis, Bentinck, or Wellesley. Warren Hastings, Cornwallis, Bentinck, or it is Wellesley. Okay. So I think you can take 30 seconds, not more than that. So this is about the permanent settlement system. Okay. Yes. All right, your time is running. Yes. All right. So here it says it was introduced by Bentinck. So it says, because you should not get confused, in your textbook, it clearly says, okay, in your textbook, it clearly says that when the British gained control over India, they were keen to increase the land revenue as much as possible to finance their trade and wars. Okay, and thus this permanent settlement system was introduced, and it was introduced. The company finally introduced the permanent settlement in 1793 when the Cornwallis was a governor general. Okay, but it was introduced by Bentinck. So you should understand the words between the sentence, because we might have a misconception. Okay, it was introduced by Cornwallis. No, it was introduced during when Cornwallis was the Governor General. But who introduced it is none other than Bentinck. Okay. All right. So with this, we'll close for today, and tomorrow we'll meet with another interesting sessions. So please every day go through what is being what is happening in the last class, and you can always refer to our Jatadhara Educational Technology YouTube videos for your practice. And please do not forget to subscribe to Jatadhara Educational Technology, and always refer about our programs to your friends, your relatives, and whoever, whoever needs it, so that they can also get benefited. All right, fine. Thanks for watching. Meet you soon tomorrow.